What up, gang? This is Tone, founder and owner of Fallen Angels, and we're back with another video. I know we get kind of caught up in designing clothes, posting them, making sure people get out, are able to see them, and other things. But have you ever thought about what does your product look like whenever it's actually in front of somebody? Not exactly your T-shirt or your hat or whatever product you make, but let's think about packaging. What about whenever that thing arrives to somebody's door? What do they think? I think that's very important to actually take a look at, that portion of it, to actually see what people think of the product once it's just in a bag. I want people to be excited about my packaging. I don't know about you, but I specialize in contemporary luxury. That's what Fallen Angels is about. So my bags have to be presentable. Not only my products, but everything else has to be well-rounded in it. Even being a new brand, but it's very important as far as packaging. You don't want it to be in some regular UPS bag or however you plan on shipping it out. You don't want to slip it into an envelope and call it a day. You actually want it to be presentable whenever it reaches somebody. Here's a look at my packaging and how I do things. Right here, it says Fallen Angels across the top. Then I put my slogan down below. It says Guarded by Angels. And then what I do is I've opted out of putting things on tags sometimes. I just put it on the front right here. There's my website browser right there, and then my social media handles. And not only does that impress, it puts an impression on the customer. If they have the bag laying around afterwards and they're like, man, I'm looking for some new clothes, I got to step out this next weekend, or I got an event coming up, and then they go search the website because they're rambling through their clothes and they stuffed it in the back of the closet or whatever. But also, what about the driver, the UPS driver that's handling the package? What about the person that takes the package in? I ship everything just like this. I put the tags on the back, ship everything else just like that. Everything is ironed, pressed. Whenever you pull it out of the bag, it all looks pristine. Everything is together and everything is crisp and well-rounded. I think those things are important just as well as you posting it and making good pictures out of it, putting people in the products for it to be seen. But those other things are important too. How quickly can you build excitement in a person whenever they see that package? I want you to be just as excited as I was to make it and actually come to fruition, so that is very important as far as that angle goes. Pay attention to how your packaging is. I want it to be a little bit different. My front of my bag is see-through. You know what it is. You ordered it. You know exactly what this is whenever this arrives. And then the back of it is all black. What I do is in this middle section, I put the hang tags in there. My website actually helps me design the hang tags and print them off. So it's pretty neat, but everything is here. You see everything that you bought. You know what it is whenever it arrives to your door. I think that's important. I think that's very important. If you haven't thought about it, think about it. Start getting into that. Make sure that bag looks very presentable. Putting it in front. Most importantly, make sure it's geared to whoever you're selling to. If you're doing funny things, put a funny quote on it, comic book quote or something, something like that. But if you're involved in contemporary luxury like me, I want my bag to look clean, simple, straightforward, and I like the transparent look. I don't know about you, but just think about that. We gone.